Hello, 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 everybody. Let me get my camera right here. Okay. I hope everybody's doing great on this Tuesday. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Natasha. Let me get ready. I have a special guest for today. And we're going to talk about my topic. I don't have time to make extra money. Said no one ever. Okay, so let me get her on. She's coming.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Oh, I'm so excited to be here.
Hey, Chewy.
Oh, you see him? So, Crystal,
Ah,
I just want to thank you for letting me be on here, you guys. I have been dying to ask Crystal so many questions about why she decided to start her second business, and I don't know how you want to start.
um, well,
Can you tell,
for me to go
like,
first.
maybe you could just tell us? Oh, I'm sorry. I have so much energy right now, you guys. I just had like a second cup of coffee, and I'm all over. But
No, it's
I'll
okay.
just say, me and Crystal actually met online. We were kind of like watching each other, like creeping on each other's Facebooks. And then one day she reached out to me and asked me what I was doing. And we became business partners. Like, whoa.
Right. Yeah.
I kind of want to know.
Like
Mhm.
I I had like you said, I had been watching you and I knew that you were doing other things, but once I started tuning into your lives more, I knew that you were doing something else. And that I loved your energy, and I could tell that you had changed from where you were to a better person. And I was like, okay, I need some of that in my life. I want to know what she's doing. Hey, Ellie.
Hey, Ellie. If you guys are watching us
So
live, will you
that's
let us know in
what,
the comments?
yeah, type live in the comments. And if you are catching our replay, type replay in the comments, please. Hey, Trina.
So, I don't know. I think I have a lot of questions for you just in general because before you partnered me with in this business, you already had another business and you are busy, you have kids, you have a household you run. And so, I've just been really curious. Like, we've had a lot of conversations before, but I don't think I ever really asked you, like, from the get go, what made you want to start a business? Even with that first one, like, what made you, like, see an opportunity just in being a business owner for yourself, like despite being so busy?
Well, it was because I was so busy. I when I start after I had my children and I started working, I never saw them like ever. The only time I got to see my kids was during the lunch break or on the weekends, like Friday night through Sunday evening. And that was it. That was all the time I got to spend with my kids. So that was job one because I was the manager. And then some days I wouldn't get to go home because I would be working from 7 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.
Wow.
So that was all day because I had to count on other people to come in and sometimes they didn't show up.
How did that make you
And I
feel?
wasn't getting paid. I wasn't getting paid anymore because I was the manager.
Okay.
So I was like sad, depressed. I used to cry a lot because I wanted to be with my kids, and I felt like a bad mama. And then it continued. Um, the other job that I got into it because I thought I would have more free time. I thought I would have weekends off, but turns out that that didn't happen with that job either. So when I got the opportunity to go into business for myself, I jumped on it because I knew that I could be home more and that I could generate extra income in doing so.
Hmm. The second sounds
And
in it.
no, no. And then at one point, I was working three jobs, one
Wow.
full-time job and two part-time jobs just to make ends meet. That was exhausting.
Hmm.
Like, that was so exhausting to the point where, like, I didn't know who I was anymore because I was doing so much for everybody else and
Hmm.
still trying to, stay above water to pay my bills.
Hmm.
And then I decided to do a second business because of you. Like I said, I was watching you and I knew that you were doing something different
Hmm.
and I liked it. I knew that I wanted more. They say like every millionaire has like seven streams of income.
Yeah, it's true.
So I was like, okay, we're gonna start on number two, and we're gonna work our way up to seven.
Uh-huh.
So, and I am so glad that I started a second business. So glad that you are my business partner. Because I have really been changed in a good way. Um, Getting even more personally developed, reading books that I probably never would have picked up before,
Hmm.
um, having a lot of team engagement, which I love, and hey, Ellie, and um, just being with people who just like all different types of people
Hmm.
that have everybody has a different story, but that's what makes us us.
Yeah. And I think we're kind of similar in that, I'm a nurse. I was working two jobs before I started with this company as well. And for me, it was like the exhaustion that finally got to me that made me think about what else can I do besides picking up extra shifts, besides working overtime to make some more money, to build a second income and to kind of get, like how you said, those other streams of income to help me really build and grow this wealth for myself. And I used to tell myself, it's funny because I used to tell myself, like, I don't have time to make more money. Like, I am so busy. I do this for other people. But at the end of the day, like you, I still had a second job. So I really had time to make extra money, no matter how much, like, I was telling myself I didn't. I was working overtime.
Right,
So, like, I had a need for extra money. And for me, like, I don't have kids. I have my dog, but I still have a family I want to see. And so that second job was really getting in the way of those people in my life who I felt like were important. And if you guys have people in your life who are important, give me some hearts in the comments, because I don't know about you, but I would rather be sitting at home with people I love than sitting at work waiting for someone to come and relieve me and them not show up, and then be
right.
an hour late or an hour late and still consume my time. And I think it's really cool that I was able to inspire you, Crystal. But at the end of the day, it was really something inside of you that made you see like potential in this other opportunity. So I'm wondering, you have this other business, like what was lacking in that made you see this as something that could do more and produce more for you financially, and like from that personal development standpoint you were talking about, than what that business by itself was doing alone.
Well, I like what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, I saw something, another opportunity. I saw something in you, and I wanted to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, extra income is always, I mean, that's what we all want in life. But at the same time, we want to have fun doing it. We want to be around people that are gonna encourage us, like no matter what. But you have to put in the work. Like I was willing to be able to do the extra, put in the extra work for my second business.
Hmm. Have you told people what you do for the second business? Like, do people know that what it is you do?
Well, my second business is right. We are partnered with a luxury hair care company. It's not all about hair, it's not all about shampoo. It is about helping women, empowering women to develop, to be the person who is like deep down inside that they know they want to be and that they are. We help them
Mhm.
blossom and come out of the shell, plus make extra income and have great hair. Your hair looks good.
Did you like 5 years ago? Would you picture yourself like Crystal, like in sales, and not just in sales, but sales having to do with like hair and like hair products? Like,
No,
what's that
not at
about?
all. No. Like not even doing a business from home or not even thinking about I can make money from my phone. I only knew that and I think I made a post the other day that people are taught to look for jobs and not to look for opportunities. And that's who I was. I thought that I had to go out, work two, three jobs outside of the house to be able to make it. And that's not true. Because I have two businesses, and people might say, "Oh, well, she's a stay-at-home mom." Okay, but I still have to take care of a household. Still have the two
Mhm.
kids to take care of, cook, clean, do laundry, take them to school, go pick them up from school, come home, help my 5-year-old do homework. Like it's still life going on around the businesses that I have. So for
Yeah.
anybody who thinks that they just don't have time and that they can't do it. If you want to free up your weekends, your evenings, some people mornings, like you can do this. Like it
Yeah.
is totally possible.
It's totally possible. To kind of put in perspective, like Crystal's a work from home mom, right? Not just a stay at home mom, because you run businesses. You work from home. And me, I'm a nurse. I work 12-hour shifts, a couple days a week, 3 days a week, and my days are 14-hour days. I have a commute an hour each way. And for me, it's really important to free up my time because on those days that I work, I'm not just physically exhausted from the sheer length of time that I've been out of the house, but I'm
Probably
like
mentally
drained.
too.
Yeah, I'm mentally drained. I don't want to deal with nobody. I don't want to see nobody. But right now, I don't even want to walk my dog. Chewy, I don't even want to walk him. I come in the house and I'm like, don't even look at me like that right now.
Don't do Chewy like that.
I know. If you guys ever feel like that, give me a thumbs down in the comments. So for me and for Crystal, it's really about freeing up our time. Like I would rather put in a few hours here and there scattered throughout the day on my days off and like build a business that gets so strong that I can start cutting down my hours at work and I can start fully working from home and fully making that possible for myself. Hey Lori.
Thank you, Lori.
And fully so when people say they don't have time, it's to me it's like, well, how much time is it worth? Like, is it worth time for you to sit at work on the weekends? Is it worth time? Is that time you're putting into that 9 to 5 like worth the time you're losing like with your family or with your spouse or that person you really want to be with? So, and for me, that time at work really isn't worth that. So I'll put in a little bit of time here and there building a business so that I can gain that time back. Um,
Right. I'm trying to like get people to see that like if you start building a business now, that's something that you're putting toward your future. You may be able
yeah.
to make more income and put it into your savings than you just putting money that you're making into your savings and it's not doing anything for you.
You guys need to share this video. because what she's saying is so true.
Right.
You need to share this with someone who needs this, because so many people don't realize that all that time they're putting into work is time that they could be investing in themselves. All that time they're putting into a job, while it pays your bills, you could also be building a business that invests in you and your development and gives you so much extra income to invest in your retirement without having to answer
Right.
someone else.
Right. Right. And then, oh Lord, hold on. I'm about to fall off. Okay. And then, like for me, working that second and third job, it wasn't worth it. Because just say, I mean, that was only just say an extra $60 to $80, and I have killed myself the whole week to go work Saturday and Sunday to only make an extra $60 to $80. Like that is not worth it.
No. Well, what about the
It's
people,
not.
like, for, I have a question. What about the people, because for me, when I first started really asking my friend Ellie about this and what she was doing and if I could do it too, I just couldn't wrap my mind around like the platform that it was, right? It's
Hey, Inga.
we work for a direct sales company, a network marketing company, and I just couldn't wrap my mind around that. Like, how can I be passionate about hair care? How can I be passionate about like selling people stuff? Is it about passion? Like, what is it for you? Like, what gets you like hungry enough to like do this?
For me, it was like it was something deep down inside that was telling me that I just wanted more. Like I wanted more. If I could add a second stream of income to what I was already doing, then that would be awesome. And
Yeah.
I did it. And it's
Mhm.
awesome. Like it's awesome. Like it's not just about, well, I mean it is about hair. Like hair is really important to people. A lot of people are losing their hair, and think that they can never get it back, but you can. Like you can get your hair back.
And you get your time back. So many of us spend hours in the chair every month, like getting our hair done. Hours, like 6 to 8 hours. That's insane. I can't do it. I don't want to do it.
Right, right. So now I probably, with my little girl's hair, it used to take hour and a half to comb it out, to put all these different types of products in it just to make it manageable to be able to comb it. Now I use three products, 20 minutes, and she's done. Like that's it.
Mhm.
And the products are all natural. They are vegan. They don't have any yucky stuff in it. So it's actually helping to thicken up my hair. And
Mhm.
I don't wake up itchy. I don't wake up with it all everywhere and dry. So that was my main thing.
Mhm.
Yes, Inga, no salons.
No salon.
No salons.
Well, I don't know. I think it's just really cool to see women wanting to empower women. And I think it's really cool to see you showing up here consistently every day, taking what you're learning and wanting to share that with other people. And then that's all you need to do to really grow your business, right? Is to share with people what you're doing and
Right,
why it's valuable to you.
right.
I see so
Like
many
this has
people.
changed. This has changed like out me, my daughter's hair. I'm using it on my son's hair. And like if I wouldn't have gotten into this, like I wouldn't be on live. Like I was too afraid, I was too scared, I was too like having anxiety thinking that, oh my God, everybody's watching me. But everybody is watching, but it's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
I remember you telling me like you didn't know if you could go live. You see what I do. You don't know if you could come with the energy. But you know what? I look at people and I started asking myself, oh, if they can do that, why can't I do that? Like, what gives Oprah the right to go on TV? Why can't I go on TV? Oprah was like me once, right? Oprah was like
Right.
you once. Like, do it, why can't we? The only difference is that they decided to do it. They
Right.
decided to do it, learn, and to be coachable and not let anybody get in their way.
Right. And that's another
And they,
thing, being coachable, like wanting to learn,
mm-hmm,
wanting to learn, not putting up that, that block that, oh, I may already know this or I know everything.
mm-hmm,
No, like be able to, like you always need to be learning new things, no matter how old, how young you are.
mm-hmm. Um, so what can people do if they're interested? Because I know that in the beginning I had a lot of questions about what my friend was doing. So I'm sure a lot of people have questions about like just more details about what you're doing, how you got started, and why it's worth it to get started. So can they send you a message? Should they just leave a comment?
Right.
What do you want them to do?
Message me. If you want to leave something in the comments, that's fine. If you have my phone number, text me, call me. I'll be happy to explain everything to you.
Yeah. And I think that what's really important for me and Crystal is to share, right? You guys are our friends. That's why you're watching this. You guys are our people. That's why you're watching this. And we really want you to share this. Share it to your timeline, share it to your news feed. Tag a friend who you think needs this because we want to bring you to our party. I think I call it a party because I honestly don't feel like I'm working. Like being on Facebook Live doesn't feel like working, but my checks,
It
my bank
is.
account shows me we're working. So we
Right.
want to invite more people to the party. Let's see how many people we can empower to
Hey,
own their
Jackie.
career. Am I allowed to cuss on your
Yes.
Facebook?
Let's go. It's fine. You're fine. Okay.
Amen. Okay, like one last thing. If you could tell the old Crystal like any like one big piece of advice, like the Crystal from like I don't know November, right before December was about to hit, right before all those bills, all those Christmas, all those holiday expenses, the end of the year expenses, like we're about to hit. If you could tell that Crystal like anything and know that she would like take it and it would like sink in, like what would you tell her?
Stop being afraid. Stop being scared. Stop thinking that everybody is out to get you and somebody's trying to like scam you or, just do something crazy to you. Like, I would not be doing anything that I'm doing if it was going to hurt somebody, hurt them financially, hurt them mentally, physically, any of that. I would not be doing what I'm doing. So I would tell her, know that it's real. There are other opportunities, there are other possibilities, there are other things that you can do instead of like killing yourself. Because if you were, and I see this all the time, and people don't believe it, and it might sound harsh to some people, but if you were to lose your job today, your job title or whatever you have is gonna be online in the newspaper. Somebody's gonna be telling
Like that.
their friend that, oh, such and such got fired. Like, they're gonna move on, and you're gonna be stuck. So have something outside of what you're doing to be able to help you keep going, and something fun that you want to do to help
Mm-hmm.
you be able to take the trips that you want to take, buy those new shoes, that new purse, whatever it is that you want to do, you'll be able to
Mm-hmm.
do it. So that's what I
Yeah.
would tell her.
And give yourself maybe even I think what I would say to myself because I love all of that, but this is what you told me when we were on the phone when we were talking about this opportunity for you is give yourself the chance to make the opportunity a blessing. I don't think you said that word like those exact words, but you said that you have to invest in yourself before you even can see what's possible. And if you don't ever make that
Right,
investment in yourself, you'll never know. You would never
right.
know if this would be something that would grow from like a curiosity to a passion to something that is helping you get to you and your family's goals. So invest in yourself before you trump an opportunity, before you just like toss it in the trash. Like
Right. And
invest.
I got tired of seeing other people like taking trips and doing stuff because they were with a marketing company. I didn't think it was real.
Yeah.
But, another reason why I made the decision to take on a second stream of income because I'm tired of sitting back watching
Mhm.
and I want to do something.
Mhm.
So, and you to me are a very trustworthy person, and that's another thing, like trusting somebody and knowing that they're not gonna set you up for failure.
Mhm.
So that's
Yeah.
what I have.
All right, you guys. Send Crystal a message, leave a comment below, and just share this. We want to help you. We're here to help. Like, that's our whole purpose, is to really help and share and help you grow your blessings too. So reach out. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
We are here to empower you. So yes, reach out, everybody.
All right. Bye, you guys. Thanks for
All right. Bye.
coming. Bye.